Hey there, treasure hunters and coin collectors. Welcome back to the channel where we dig deep into the world of coins, collectibles, and hidden gems that might just be hiding in your own home. Today, we're diving into something exciting. The top 10 most valuable Lincoln pennies that are worth big money. And trust me, you'll want to stick around because one of these might be sitting in your coin jar, totally unnoticed. Let's kick it off with number 10 on our list. The incredibly rare 1944 steel wheat penny. Now, most of the 1944 pennies were struck in copper, but a tiny number were accidentally made from leftover steel planchets from the previous year. These steel coins are magnetic and incredibly rare, often fetching over $75,000 in auctions. That's right, 1 cent could buy you a brand new car. Coming in at number 9 is the 1972 double-die obverse penny, which is a classic example of a double-die error. You'll notice heavy, clear doubling on the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1972. This doubling isn't subtle. It's bold and easy to spot, even without a magnifier. Depending on the coin's condition, these can range from $200 up to over $1,000 or more in mint state. At number 8, we've got the fascinating 1922 No D penny, OAs, which was minted in Denver, the only mint to produce Lincoln cents that year. However, some coins were struck with a damaged die, resulting in no visible D mint mark. This rare variant can be worth anywhere from $500 to several $1,000s based on condition. It's an error that's become a legendary find in the coin community. Now, number 7 is the 1992 Close AM penny. And this one's tricky because the difference is small but important. On regular 1992 cents, there's a clear space between the A and M in America on the reverse. But the rare Close AM version shows those letters nearly touching, a design intended for proof coins that mistakenly made its way into circulation. These can go for $1,000 to $10,000 depending on condition and grade, so it's definitely worth checking the reverse side of your 1992 pennies. Up next, number 6 is a true legend in coin collecting circles, the 1955 double-die Lincoln cent. This one features some of the most dramatic and obvious doubling you'll ever see, especially on the date, Liberty, and the motto, In God We Trust. It was the result of a major error during the die-making process, and only a few thousand were released into circulation. Thdie coins can bring in anywhere from $1,000 for a well-worn example to $10,000 or more for a pristine, uncirculated one. Interestingly, a bunch of these were originally released in packs of cigarettes through vending machines, which makes the story even more fun. So, as you can see, the first half of this countdown is already full of incredibly valuable coins that you'd never expect to be worth so much. These aren't ancient Roman coins or rare foreign currency. These are pennies that look like any other, ones you might overlook or give away without a second thought. It really shows you that knowledge is everything when it comes to collecting. If you've got old jars of coins or boxes of pocket change tucked away somewhere, now's the time to go through them. Get yourself a magnifying glass, maybe even a simple coin reference book or two, and start hunting. Whether it's a weird doubling in the lettering, a missing mint mark, or an unusual material like steel instead of copper, any one of these small details could turn your ordinary penny into an extraordinary payday. And this is only part 1. We've still got 5 more Lincoln pennies to reveal, and they only get more valuable from here. Spoiler alert, one of them has sold for over $1 million at auction. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for part 2, where we'll cover the top 5 most valuable Lincoln cents ever discovered. You definitely won't want to miss that. In the meantime, drop a comment below if you think you've got one of these in your collection, or if you've had any cool coin finds you want to share with the community. We're diving into the top 5 most valuable Lincoln pennies ever. And these are the kind of finds that can literally change your life. Starting with number 5, we have the 1909 SVDB Lincoln penny. a true holy grail in the world of U.S. coin collecting. This coin was the very first year of the Lincoln cent, and it includes the initials VDB of its designer, Victor David Brenner, on the reverse, something that caused a bit of controversy at the time. The San Francisco Mint only produced about 484,000 of these before the initials were removed, making it one of the rarest and most sought-after Lincoln cents out there. Depending on condition, this penny can fetch anywhere from $700 to $3,000, with high-grade uncirculated versions soaring to $10,000 or more. Next up at Cause number 44 is the South 1943 copper penny, also known as one of the most famous error coins in U.S. history. In 1943, the U.S. Mint switched to zinc-coated steel planchets to save copper for World War II efforts. But somehow, a few copper planchets from 1942 were left in the machinery and accidentally got struck with the 1943 design. These extremely rare copper 1943 pennies have sold for over $100,000, and in some cases, up to $250,000 or more. There are fewer than 20 known to exist today. A good way to test your 1943 penny is to use a magnet. If it sticks, it's steel. If it doesn't, you might have something very special. Now let's talk about number 3E, the 169S double die obverse penny. This is one of the most valuable double die coins ever discovered, and it features strong doubling on the date and inscriptions, most noticeably Liberty and In God We Trust. This coin comes with an added twist, because it was once the subject of counterfeit warnings by the Secret Service due to early fakes circulating the market. But authentic versions? They're the real deal and can sell for $25,000 to $75,000, with pristine specimens climbing higher. It's a true gem and an incredibly exciting find for any collector. Coming in at number 2 is the 1914D Lincoln penny, another semi-key date that's been on every serious collector's wish list for decades. The Denver Mint produced just over 1.1 million of these, which might sound like a lot, but the number that actually survived in decent condition is tiny. A heavily circulated version may still be worth a few $100, but a mint condition 1914D can bring in $3,000 to $5,000. And again, rare uncirculated examples have reached $30,000 plus in recent auctions. And finally, holding the crown, at number 1, we've got the legendary 1943D bronze cent. A coin so rare, so mysterious, that only one confirmed example is known to exist. Like the 1943 copper penny, this coin was supposed to be struck in steel, but somehow a bronze planchet slipped through at the Denver Mint and produced this one-of-a-kind coin. In 2010, this single coin sold for a staggering $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.7 million for a penny. It's the ultimate reminder that sometimes the rarest treasures don't shine. They're small, brown, and quietly sitting in a change jar or inherited collection. So there you have it. The top 10 most valuable Lincoln cents, each one a tiny piece of history with the potential to change your bank account overnight. From the humble 1909 SVDB to the $1 million 1943D bronze cent, it's amazing to think how much value can be hidden in something so ordinary. What makes coin collecting so exciting is that these aren't museum-only pieces. You really can find some of these in circulation, flea markets, old piggy banks, or rolls of pennies from the bank. If you've got an old coin collection passed down from a relative, now's the time to take a closer look. And even if you're just starting out, keep checking your change. You never know what kind of history you might be holding. As always, we recommend getting suspicious coins professionally graded and authenticated by a service like PCGS or NGC, especially before trying to sell or insure them. That can make a huge difference in value. Don't forget to hit that like button if you learned something new today, and be sure to subscribe for more coin collecting tips, hidden treasures, and rare finds. Let us know in the comments which coin surprised you the most, or if you've ever found one of these in the wild. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next penny be a priceless one.